Testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? Check out in the chat room. Whoever it is there, please check it out if you can hear me. 1 2 1 2. Can anybody hear me here? Can anyone hear me? Ah, there you go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, we're back again after a long while. Well, actually, we'll keep working. Who's in the house right now? Whoever is in this house, come and say hi. I know Rainy is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. So the audio, the background music is not so hard. All right, so yeah, we are back. So we've been working for a while. Yes, actually, me and Herbs, we've been doing some work, putting up some work, of course. Long time no see, Rainy. How's it going? So yeah, we're back. We are doing a lot of stuff. There you go. I know this track is awesome, isn't it? Well, anyway, good to see you guys. So just to say, I mean, for the guys gonna be watching this live stream later on, probably the recording or whatever. So yeah, we putting up some work here, as you can see. My boy here, Herbs. Yeah, there's a shitload of new stuff. So first things we've been doing, we start to do some little retouches for the versus pages, right? And yeah, it is looking really good. I have to say. I have to say that. I mean, I guess you can look better, pretty better. We put a new intro. We put a new intro for the. We put a new intro for the every stage. So every stage is gonna have like a new cycle. Yeah. It's just a fantastic track. I love it. And yeah, actually, you know what? As I was mentioning, I am not really a fan of the Tekken 7's soundtrack myself. But and I was taking a shower. I told her I was taking a shower, and I guess I saw the video of the game, but I really don't. I don't like Tekken 8. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't like Tekken 8 at all. It doesn't have the same the vibes or the ambience of the previous Tekken. Even Tekken 7 had a couple of good bangers of good tracks and all. But I mean, we use it in DC, right? But no, I couldn't get to like it. But anyway, I put my Spotify. I was taking a shower, and I put my playlist, but it has like a playlist with suggestions, and then it came this track. I mean, well, the first normal version, and I was like, oh, this is the Paris track. It's like, wow, that's fucking awesome, right? And they were like, you know what? I'm gonna be using this for a stage in the mod because it has really great vibes in general. So we were like, yeah, let's try it. All right. So before we go any further, I wanna go and I wanna give you a little a little thing on how this is new now looking, right? So as you can see, we updated more stuff and more things in the game in general. Well, the intro has better animations. It has more intros. It's fully dynamic. There you go. Look at that. Did you see that? Do you see the intro? Okay, so I guess I gotta read. But anyway, yeah, Herbs here did a couple of fixes. Yeah, it's too hype. It doesn't feel like Tekken. For me, I mean, all Tekkens, especially from 3, Tech Tournament 4, it was all about the ambiances. And, and that's what made Tekken special. It was a game that it was simply it had very good ambience in general, music wise, design wise, fighting style wise. I mean, what more martial arts, right? And I guess for me, the peak for ambience and music was Tekken 5 DR. I mean, I guess it has one of the best music backstages, not to mention Tekken 4, which was also peak, right? And so we are back, Mr. Din. Okay, so here's another one. Right. Here also Herbs did some. Ah, yeah, please do that. Hello, Ben. So yeah, put a new floor and a couple of new extra designing. In general, it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's getting more polished. We added more tracks. I mean, this like elevator, this ambient music from this one is pretty cool for stage one, and we kept it because it's kind of cute and funny for a little bit. But you will see what happens if we go straight. Also, yes, we got a really nice overhaul in general. He added a couple of new like coaches that we're gonna be you're gonna see them right now. So in general, let's look at that. So that's a new coach, keeping it classic, keeping it cool. And then a couple of job outs. Ah, yeah, because when he did his new overhaul, Herbs accidentally forgot to add the continuation, so we still had a lot of the beta version. So let's go. I want to show you, right? Oh fuck. I wanted to do the let's say the going into the cafe and then go back to the mall because I want to show you some of the new tracks. But I love that coach. That new coach looks super classy. Yes, 100% home run. So as you can see, my boy here is getting better skills with his pixel art, and I'm proud of that. My boy is really killing it. Can anybody tell me where is this music from? I mean, I know my K-Ray choose this for the music, but I don't know where it comes from. It looks really cute for the restaurant. I like it. So also this stage got a big rehaul from Herbs here. He put a little bit of extra nice touches, colors. Oh my god, that shot him in half. Even from a Zelda game. I just hope Nintendo don't try to come to do their bullshit. You know how these assholes are regarding copyright. Perhaps are one of the most well. Fortunately for me, my channel is a little bit of the. It's too small, so it could be noticed by the big assholes. Okay, so let's go back. So now look, this part, of course, it looks now it looks like it should be. But when he finished sending me the design of the stage one, he forgot about this one, and we will go back. It was like coming back to another dimension because it was still the old design. It was kind of cute, not gonna lie. Ah, no, the motherfuckers. I seen the prices of that. It's fucking ridiculous. And you know, and they're only bringing old games enhanced and expanded. Like one of the ones that it caught my attention was Yakuza 0, which is gonna be having extra scenes and whatnot. But still, I'm not going to buy. I'm not gonna buy in fucking. But I won't buy anything from Nintendo actually. I stopped caring about those fuckers. Oh, by the way, the suits also now are full. I am using the Streets of Rage D mod. So yeah, thank you, Catty Natty Cat, for this, or Catty Nat, whatever you want to call her. So yeah, as you can see now, I have some guys with a mafia style suit like that guy, and yeah, so yeah, that fully color separated guys now. Not all the characters have this new the new color set, but I guess I will be added them gradually according for the style I want to be adding. They just got stuck. The glad thing is, like, you still can bid them. But you know what? Rainy, do not buy. My advice: don't buy the Switch 2 just for that game, because for what I know, RGG are going to release this enhanced version for PC eventually. So yeah, no point in buying a over extremely expensive console just for that. You know, I am fan of Yakuza myself. You know how a big fan of I am for the series. Okay, so this is the new music for this area. So we stop being chill and we start to get serious. And of course, we're using one of the best mall inspired tracks, which is Uninhabited by In Tekken 4. And I think it fits so well. Also, this stage was overhauled by Herbs here, added a couple of new ideas. So yeah. So this is a new track. So yeah, he decided that now this little department store has a name. Gonna be seen fully clear because the bars. But yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'd rather want to put a proper run of the game as we have it right now. because yeah, I want to show you my the upgrades that we've been putting on the game, right? So I don't want to have all that thing, going on the gonna be. And also, I want to play with Adam. I need to fix that fucking screen. I cannot fix it. I need to add also proper Adam there with the colors. Yeah, I know, right? Yakuza 3 Kiwami, it needs some love. It does need some love. Alright, so this is the new thing. Also, I am removing the generic sword music, like strict remake music, so like it has a more, you know, identity. So if you didn't notice when I was talking, Uh, now this is we are just in bits of other music. Of course, this is from Urban Reed. Ah, you fixed the title screen. Now, does it work now? It should be. Oh yeah, also been doing a lot of more custom custom sprites for Java. I mean, besides the icons. Yeah, probably the pure black was. I didn't notice that we had pure black. You know, it's one of my policies not to use pure blacks in general. I'm thinking one of the things I want to add, for example, these breakables. Let's make something cool based on a mall. Or even though the DC ones we use the not like the wet floor ones, those are pretty cool. We can use those. Also, this piano music is it for another game, by the way? Super cute. Yeah, I want to know what this if any one of you can identify any of these tracks so I can put them on the um, on the credits because of course it's gonna have credits, proper ending. The mod is gonna be good. I mean, since I stopped working for Neticat's projects and I want to focus on many of this, I want to make this one a good one. You know, put a lot of the veteran stuff that I've been doing, all the stuff. Alright, let's go straight because you already saw the cafe. This time we're gonna go straight. If anyone can enlighten me later on in the comments where this music is from, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, I also heard it before, but I don't know where it is from. And so far, it hasn't been copyrighted, so it's a good thing. So another thing we can add herbs, a couple of custom items for this place to make it look cooler. Yeah, I heard it before. I don't know exactly where, but yeah. By the way, notice that here we are using other suits. See the color of those? They look so awesome. Those suits look so good now. You know, they don't change the, the color like it's a full black with a purple and yellow shirt. Looks pretty stylish if you can if I can say so myself. It's fine. I mean, like like if the other path is gonna have a smaller differences, which is fine in a way because it doesn't make it so predictable. There you go. It sounds cool. I like the change of music. It's like it gives the impression that you know, like shit start to get serious. So does a character. They're not gonna be fooling around too much anymore. By the way, if anyone can put in the other groups that I am live, so maybe I can have a couple of extra views. This also a very nice color scheme. It's like kind of bluish color with a gray. The higher the floor, the higher the stakes. There you go. And besides, this track is fucking fire. As I said, Tekken has one of the best music in game history and remains as a personal favorite. I love those coaches. Them coaches look freaking cool. They really look awesome. They look filthy. There you go. You're a bitch. Ow! Yeah, uninhabited. It's a pretty nice track. In fact, Tekken 4 has like 80% of the tracks on Tekken 4 are so awesome in all ways possible. Ah, fuck you. Yeah. Ah, you're gonna use uninhabited? Cool. Nice. Great track. So how's Redux 2 going, by the way? Fucker. Fuck me. Nice. Also, the good thing about this track is it's so perfect from the beginning that it didn't need an A. I mean, the loop is perfect. It has a pretty loop, a perfect loop. So this one didn't give me any issues when I was. Fuck you. Also, library got a great. Those signals are. Oops. Okay, Kujo Jotada has a question. Which one you prefer, Streets of Rage or Final Fight? I used to play Final Fantasy on my phone in 2015. I play on Street Fighter on my DS a lot. Mm, I love both. I mean, Final Fight has a very special, smooth vibe that I really appreciate. Oh yeah, also the same. We changed the music. As I was mentioning, I'm removing a lot of the generic. I'm removing the generic remake music. He used arcade rate. So now there's gonna be, well, we not too much spoilers, but yeah, it's gonna have the boss battles will be according to the area you're at. So if you're gonna be, this is of course Woodlock City. This is our classic area of Streets of Rage. And then there's gonna be a new city. The blue balls. Oh yeah, all this. I mean, actually, this one okay. This is gonna be pretty good. All this sexual innuendos in there, kind of rockstar style. So yeah, I love both of them. Oh, by the way, this cutscene still has the beta. It still has the beta. Oh well. By the way, the stages you're gonna see the cutscenes are fully animated. Well, sort of, but at least they have a cut. You will see. So here you can see also you have a beaten up um, Jack there. Fuck you, man. But yeah, I love both. I love Final Fight. I love Streets of Rage. I guess at the same way. Both are fantastic games in all ways possible. So look at this. This is gonna be the transition, right? So how about the three of us go there tonight? Sounds great. And then several hours later, da da da. All right, guys, let's ready to go. Ready whenever you are. Let's get down there. All right. This one's stage two, Tormented Souls. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Kujo. You guys are gonna love all the stuff we've been working together right now. I can guarantee it's really good stuff. For example, this area has a new city background which looks super classy. All the that Halton, those blocks, road blocks, are also like the exclusive one from the hotel. I love the domino. Domino's motherfuckers. For me, actually, the first game I played was Final Fight. Precisely for my love of Final Fight on the arcades, I used to be pretty good at Final Fight, the original Final Fight arcade. Of course, not now anymore. But one friend of mine, because we were pretty happy. So this is a story. I mean, for the ones who don't know, probably some people already know. I have, like, maybe I said it sometimes in my previous streams. So I was a big fan of Final Fight, and I'm still am. But let's say that in the arcades, I'm talking about 1989, 1990, right? So I was only 12-year old by that time, and so when the Super Nintendo came up, the Super NES came up, and by the way, look at those beautiful suits. So by the time it came out, the Super NES, of course, we were super excited, right? And also, I had a Super Nintendo. I just got a Super Nintendo myself. I mean, Santa Claus gave that to me, so I'm like, wow, super cool, right? And it came with Turtles in Time. But we were saying like, I know first, no, before that, I was just seeing just a Super Nintendo in the local video game stores, and I saw Final Fight. I was like, wow, it's super cool. But at the same time, I was like, wow, this has changed. You know, all the things changed in there, like one single player, the music. But I was still super excited though. I still was like really, really happy for Final Fight on the Super NES. So at the end, then it came. So I got it, and then one friend of mine who had a Genesis is like, "Hey, I know you love Final Fight, but I have to show you something. This is going to blow your mind when you see this. Fuck me. This is going to blow your mind when you see it. You will see what." So, so keep going. This is like, and this guy said that it was a game that is gonna be better than Final Fight. Of course, I was like, really? Now that was 1991. So Streets of Rage was pretty much new on the pretty much new, right? So he took me to his house. But his Genesis was connected to the stereo, to his audio system. So imagine the feel that I got listening to Yuzo Koshiro's music in the speakers for the first time. I had the first eargasm in my life. I've never heard something as awesome as that soundtrack. It was the most beautiful experience. I heard fighting on the streets for the first time. Then dilapidated town, Moon Beach. Of course, it was love at first sight. And you know, in this house, we worship Moon Beach. We do. So my friend was like, "What do you think?" And like, it's fucking awesome. It's not better than Final Fight though. I mean, considering the graphics at that time, the bigger sprites and the more detailed stuff that Final Fight had at that time. But if one thing the Streets of Rage 1 had, and I still love it to this day, is the ambience. The stages, the music, it has a pretty cool style. Something that probably was missing in Final Fight. No, I'm not gonna lie. Final Fight has great music itself. It does. Fuck me. I'm an idiot. So I can tell in this department is Final Fight. I give it more for gameplay and more gameplay, more sprites. The enemies are super charismatic. All the Final Fight character enemies. The gangs were super punk. You know, all the Streets of Fire, the movie Streets of Fire, all the references that it had in general. The rock music gang. So I mean, I love the gangs, and Matt Gear Gang in Final Fight was so fucking awesome. But the Rage, I mean, the music, man. I have to say, I'm not gonna lie, and perhaps it's one of the things this is one of the things. Streets of Rage was, it has some good dynamics in gameplay. Not gonna, I mean, some new stuff that brought on the table of the beat 'em up. But it was all about the music and the ambience. The stages, the music was what it brought the life for me. In my opinion, for me, this is what makes the game awesome. the ambience, the music, and the stages. So this is for me why in both areas succeed each and every of those. Final Fight in graphics, gameplay wise, Streets of Rage and ambience. And then, and this is also a lot of stuff. Streets of Rage 2 came up, freaking awesome. A lot of huge improvements over the first one in some things. The music was fantastic, but I don't think it was as awesome as the first one. For me, Streets of Rage 1 is superior, right? Well, and then Final Fight 2 was fine with the idea of the world, which kind of didn't like much because it sounds so shoehorned. I guess they were trying to replicate too much about the Street Fighter, you know, the World Warrior thing about traveling about the world and the seven seas and everybody's looking for something, you know. But, so I guess that was the thing. I love them. I still love the Streets of Rage 2. The places that look pretty fine. I still use them a lot for reference myself to in game design. It's a huge referral, and I love it. But I like what they did in Rescue Metro City, which was make them. I mean, the places that instead of being around the world, they made them inside Metro City, without removing their characteristics, right? Well, that's my opinion. Final Fight 3 was a very good response, gameplay-wise, into Streets of Rage 3. And I know a lot of people, you know, they hate on Streets of Rage 3 for a lot of reasons, and pretty valid reasons in a way, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess gameplay-wise is superior. Gameplay-wise, Streets of Rage 3 is superior. I like the idea that some of the good concepts that they're there to go for. A lot of the great stages are pretty ambiental, a pretty good style. I guess the thing about it is also the music. Oh my god, many people hated the music of Streets of Rage 3 because it wasn't the same house kind of music. Kawashima was experimenting way too much. Was experimenting too much, and of course, as I mentioned in several streams before, Motohiro Kawashima was so ahead of his time. And that's true. Fuck you. Thank you. I really needed this. And the Streets of Rage 3, and no, Final Fight 3 was still great. Yeah, so do I. And in general, for a lot of people, I guess it was too ahead of its time for people who wanted to appreciate it. It applies here the Marty McFly thing, right? Like, you know, like, probably this music is too much for you, but your kids are gonna love it. Streets of... Okay, so... Okay, I'm gonna be reading. Give me 1 second. This stage didn't have many changes. Just have a little couple of touches. Mostly, I want to make those suits cooler. The gray with purple still looks like a fantastic combination. This is one of my favorite stages in general. This hotel is one of the most beautiful places I have designed. Well, if I can say so myself, right? But I like this one, the veranda like this, with the views, the city, the moonlight. Looks classic. It really looks like one of those places I really want to be in. So let's have a quick read. So I haven't played Streets of Rage 4 yet, but I was shocked to find out that Max was the boss, made many people be so worried. I might be able to accept it was a bad idea, but I couldn't. My opinion is the Streets of Rage 2 isn't bad. It just sounds bad on Genesis God Limit hardware. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, if you have heard the latest remixes that Motohiro Kawashima and Yuzo Koshiro has been doing in in their Instagram or in Twitter, you will see what's going on. Now they have better experience. They know better how to improve their sound. And now, I mean, in general, it's just they were ahead of the time. Both Motohiro and both Yuzo were too ahead of their time. And this is impressive because I mean this is telling you how much of a genius Yuzo Koshiro is. The guy didn't learn uh, any form of classic music. I mean he learned to do all this by ear and by buying that software. He made he basically is a self-taught music game composer, and he happens to be one of the best worldwide on the last decade. Not decade, 3, 4 decades in general, at least 40 years of great music, at least. And so would I. So would I. I definitely would I. You didn't imagine this, right, bitch? Come on, lift her up. Ow! That hurt. I will give you back the favor. Not the power gazer. They're gonna kick my ass. Ah, this is not what I wanted to do! But anyway, about the Streets of Rage 4. Also, I mean, maybe this is the first time on the channel. I appreciate coming over here, by the way. But yeah, we'll not discuss about it. Many people were like super weird that they didn't have, all the soundtracks made by Juzo or Motohiro. But it was more Oliver the Revere who made us the sound. And I personally love it. I'm a big fan of Oliver's. He did a great job in the Streets of Rage. He put a really good ambience on all the tracks he made for itself. Yeah, he did a great job. And also know T. Lopez also did a fantastic job. T. Lopez in the DLC was amazing. There you go. So I don't know if you have seen the new faces of Java. There they are. You are dead? That girl just like you. You know this chick? She's kind of hot though. Enough chatter, boys. Take them down, the survivors. More gunmen, look out! I'm playing like shit though, but hey, here's Java, and these are the new guys. Your own gunman hits you. Fuck me. Uh-oh. So what do you think? You never imagined you could see white suits or like light color suits that it doesn't look bad, huh? Thank you, Natty Cat. I know she hates me now, but hey, I don't give a shit. She's still a great worker. She did a fantastic job in all this kind of stuff. So yeah, this job was stellar. But yeah, like having like better uh, uh, you know, suit schemes. Fuck off, Maroni. No. Goodbye. Oh man, you don't want to know. Let's just live it like we have personal differences and we no longer collaborate together. But I still respect and love her job, and she still can use the stuff that I did for her, of course. Why is Big Ben a fat character? I've been wondering about that for a while. Well, big, because he's big. Oh yeah, this is new, guys. Look at that. So here we have a new cutscene. By the way, I will respond your answer quickly for this. So as you can see, we have a new background. So this is now outside the office, and now we look at depressed Adam. So yeah, as you can see now, we have a more cutscenes are getting with better quality. At least they are following more the story. Yeah, right. Thank you. Because now it was a still from Java just jumping out. Stage 3, Hunters Hunted. So yeah, answering the question for Jotaro is, well, big because he's big, and Ben because his name is Benjamin, perhaps. Perhaps that's the reason. I don't know. I don't want to go too much for that, but probably that's the main reason for this, right? So here you guys are gonna see a lot of the new changes, more cutscenes, more details. Yeah, Tekken 3 opening in this place is just boss. I didn't know it could be working for that. I mean, when K Reed used this for that stage was a really amazing idea. I was like, okay, so if you happen to get the right loop, and she did, and yeah, she just found the right loop because yeah, of course, no, of course, the nostalgia of Tekken 3 is still big, right? But the track itself is pure badassery. I like to be on the upper area because I love how the fire looks there. Will I survive this wave? By the way, this is the last time you're gonna see Murphy in game. This is the last stage you're gonna see him. Because, no, motherfucker, come here. No, mother. See, the loop is pretty cool. Do you see this motherfucker! I was about to grab my drink and... Motherfucking piece of shit. I like this bar. The mega trucker. I love this bar. Well, look at this face. Did you see that? New face for Souther. I got a claw too big with you. She got you working for her too. Oh, not just me. Attack! Do you see that one? So now Souther has a new face. You know what? Probably is gonna give me a lot of haters if I happen to rename one of those truckers as a MAGA trucker. But you know what? I'm American even, so they will say, "Oh, you're a fucking Democrat or blah blah blah." You're like, "Well, I don't care. I'm not even Republican. I'm just Mexican. I'm not Republican. I'm Mexican." So I gotta be doing what they used to say for me once, like, "Are you Mexican or you Mexicant?" I mean, they thought I'm gonna be offended by that. Yeah, we went for friggin' here, Murphy, by the way. So this is. Wait, what about Sutler? We can lose him. Shut up, we can lose Murphy either. And I'm so ready to take care of Skate so Murphy arrives safely. Skate. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Blaze. I appreciate it. Come on, Adam. Let's teach these guys not to mess with cups. So, okay. So, you choose, guys. I personally will go for Adam's route because he's the one I've been working more. I mean, the ambulance is still finished in one part, but the hospital isn't fully finished yet. So this is the area that is still on development. So I want you just to take a look at what I've been doing. By the way, this stage was also revamped. I don't know if you have seen it before, but yeah. The abattoir is like completely, in general, this building is the first floor at least was an abandoned abattoir, and because that is what I wanted to justify why he had the Mortal Kombat hooks on the background, right? Because this is what K-Ray did. I mean, the original one, they just had the background. It has the Deadpool stage, the hooks. So like, why would you find hooks on a room? Like, well, maybe an abandoned abattoir. And there it is. And added more ideas. For example, like the fence with condemned signs, and also like advertisers for the abattoir itself. So for example, look at this one, no? Woodlock abattoir that in the wall, on the wall. Yeah, was also an idea, like one of those old school ones, but of course with a faded paint. Fuck you. Yeah, well, Side Porches, with, as I said, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but without the community support 5.2 was doomed to fail. Okay, so I got a question, another one from Kujo. Back to what Japanese manga do you like? I'd rather watch the anime Mission Yosaku family for the first time. Which is your colors? Just translates to Japanese because I don't speak Japanese. Well, I speak a little bit, right, but I cannot read. I but mangas, you know what? I haven't. If I think about it, I haven't read any mangas as of late. I did watch a couple of animes and to be honest, the last one that I watched and I still think is one of the most beautiful things ever imagined because it represents the 90s, it represents arcade, it represents the fighting games, is High Score Girl. High Score Girls remains as one of my all-time favorite animes. Look, I like this. Ruth collaborators, and then it's gonna be all, you know. I still don't think, you know, I still don't think it was B who made 5.2. I still, because I don't know. I mean, we were friends. I mean, we talked, and I mean, if he will be doing 5.2 eventually, he will tell me, "Hey, Vector, I'm gonna be working on an update." So I'm thinking, what should we do? Blah blah blah. How to make it functionality? Especially backwards compatibility. Because the idea is to keep the add to the extra stuff. And one of the things that we were experimenting. I mean, this is how we jump from 5.5.0 for 5.1, right? But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't want to talk too much about that because it really pisses me off. Oh! Go off to your... Stop grabbing me, bitches. But let's face it, I mean, there are mods who are good without data folder, but perhaps modding or in general mod creation wouldn't have the same impact. No! It was B? If it was B, I have to say that was so out of touch. Really, like, what happened? Like he released a version so I don't know. I mean, artistically speaking, is pretty good for the main game, but SORmaker, but like man, I, yeah, I don't even want to think about it anymore. Well, yeah. So yeah, regarding the question that Kuju was saying, yeah, High School Girl remains my all-time favorite anime. If you haven't watched it, people, I suggest you do. And in fact, I mean, although the main, let's say, the main genre that it managed in that story is about fighting games, Final Fight and Streets of Rage are mentioned and played, and even has some obscure code, even has some obscure tricks like the diamonds and how he was carried. V8 and Streets of Rage 4, what did they do? I'm kind of outdated regarding Streets of Rage 4, not gonna lie. What did they fucked up? I don't know you guys saw this. It's the entrance of the room. I don't know if you saw this in the previous one, but I think it looks freaking cool. It's of course a broken wall, but look. Yay, let me pass. Hey, look! I can pass through! Oh no, I can't. I can't. Maybe just like a little, like a small cranny there. Oh well, I can. I wish I could have all this. Well, could have perfect. You know, you could have perfect. You know, walls. You know, like stuff. What did they do with tricks with V8 though? This place. You been here before? Yeah, a long time ago. I think Java said that here. Purpose. I see. That's fucked up. I don't like when they do that. But yeah. I hate when they do that. I really hate when they do that. I mean, the game is good and they just broke it. So that you want nowhere to go. Then I guess it's time to play. What do you think of the new face of Souther? You know what? I like Marvin's theme as a generic boss uh, fight. The music is pretty good. This was composed by Motohiro, right? As far as I remember. Ah, motherfuckers. Claw? Fuck you! Okay. It's a great track. But with also this of New Era 3. Man, we are so looking forward for New Era 3. I really want, I hope it can be the next SORmaker. So, care to explain what happened here? Also, new cutscene, by the way. A few years ago, we got a tip from Mr. X indicates a new guard for Punta Palmera. We called it Team Echo and Fox Subazim. We knew we could count on them since they were two of the fiercest teams in narcotic operations. That it was exactly on this place. Right? So, what happened then? As the deal was happening, the teams were ready for the bust. But then we got a backup call from Murphy from Team Fox. You mean our Murphy? Uh-huh. Back then he was part of the Soul Team Fox. Long story short, Team Echo started shooting at Team Fox. The team leader of Echo was part of the gang, and that was your cousin Java. Mm-hmm. The leader of that gang promised her a place in their organization in exchange for exterminate police forces. When we arrived, only Murphy survived. The rest of the team members were dead. I was too late to save any of them. We chased them through Mount McPherson Park and like corner in a cliff near the peak, and then hey, fuckhead! Your beloved cousin is waiting for you up there. He told me to go better after her because she's not down with you yet. We better get going. I don't like where this is going, but we have no choice. Let's go on it. Oh, by the way, this is the new, another fully improved Mount Marperson's Park. Thanks again for Mr. Herbs here. Sorry about that, just was choking. So this is Mount Marperson, the new update. Just keeping the same, basically the same style, but putting a couple of new things to add a lot more fresh air. Something with a better perspective, as you can see, looks pretty clean now. We remove a lot of stuff, clean up a lot of the old style we did. So also we're fleshing out the story. It still was kind of player bare bones. I didn't know K Raid what was his idea for the story. So we are fleshing it out. We added a lot of new details that probably wasn't even thought of on first thought, but I think it's gonna work fine. We're in a new city, which is why I mean this is basically Mount Marperson is what takes you to another area. And I will take the cable car, guys. So because this is what I've been we almost finished. You know, I mean, if things didn't go wrong with Naticat, I will be asking for a favor that probably she could be asking for a couple of custom characters, but I mean that I will make them, she just mounts it, but hey. So, oh, there's been a release of a proper translation of Russian B3. Looking at the RBS, it may think of it. Oh yeah. What had the custom stuff? G splitting that off so their own project and engine, but there's something else. Ah yeah, wait. So this is the cable cars. Again. Oh, new music. Of course, here's the beautiful music of Tekken 4. This music makes this place look even cooler. What the fuck? I'm playing pretty bad, by the way. You know that I am not a great player. I am better at designing, not at playing. And the older I am, the worse I'm getting. I mean, it wasn't the design of the cable car in general was pretty lazy in a way. I mean, it's just the Diddy Crew one with a with a little touch to make it a little bit unique in a little bit. But hey, fuck it, because the cool thing you're gonna see the mansion. What do you mean the mansion? You will see what's the mansion, people. Ah, this track is so awesome. Diddy could have one of the best graphics, but it has one of the worst gameplays I ever seen in my life. My pixelate version of Murphy. Or the bad Murphys. I'm a little bit distracted. Aha, fuck your uppercuts. Ah! No! Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it still works fantastically. I like this. And I didn't want to put a map, so this is when I made this. Okay, prepare for the road. from a battle royale here. This is a little gauntlet. In a small space, you're gonna have like a huge wave. So this is a gauntlet type. It's gonna be crazy. By the way, the stage and I mean the positioning and stuff is fully designed by Herbs here. So he keeps doing fantastic jobs. Like really, he's putting a really nice touch on. Now we have assassins. It was not just the signal here. This looks beautiful. Look at the city. The background is also gorgeous. Look at the suits. I told you the new suits are gonna be looking great on it, didn't I? I know you will. Look at those suits. Oh, fuck you. When was the last time you guys played a gauntlet? Oh yeah, I forgot to add the intro of this stage for. Ah, yeah, or did I? I don't know. My mind. Nah, well, Hunter 2 was like a lot of the ideas that I was putting out, but what I am saying, a lot of the stuff that I had in there, they will be on this mod. Or who knows? I mean, like, I'd rather want to take out all the all the shit that I have on backlog, like Yakuza or Mighty Final Fights. I want to take care of. I want to finish those. The problem with the Yakuza is that I still need a lot of custom work. I mean, I still need to finish playable Majima, right? Fuck you. And as you can see, this route is not easy. This is the last wave. Besides me playing like shit, this is a good test actually, like a good run, because you only test by stages, not by the places. So maybe I will need to add more hidden extra lives to make it more. Oh, no, fuck! Oh shit! Look at this. So this is the upper one. Mr. Hunter, you're being inspected at the house. If you can reach there, of course. Cooking the best. So now it's gonna be more bodyguards. Waves. Oh, fuck you! No, get out of there! I didn't want to eat it. But then these fuckers will eat this. So this is like a small sub-boss fight. If I must. It's okay. I like it. I like a challenge. I am just rusted. I'm just rusty. I am. Okay. Humanity had down. Well, I can say I still feel kind of bad about it in some ways, right? Because I mean, we're in really good terms, and then suddenly, I don't know. So as I was mentioning about Hunter Two, Hunter Two was in general most good ideas, but as I was mentioning, I know. Look at this. So look, bro. This is the peak of Moon McPherson. All right, let's find out. Look at the city in the background. This is beautiful. Look at that. The city in the background, and then all the, and this is the mansion. And the stereo. In fact, Java has a lot of like elements in a way. Not not sure. I mean, I don't think the storyline of this one would be like part of the Hunter verse, but still, I don't know. I just want to keep it apart, like a completely new, different storyline. According to this, this one is gonna be after three. The syndicate is no more. All these are just small gangs in general. There you go. Welcome to the mansion. Oh, is this thing on? Oh, okay, it is. Oh, hi, Adam, and whatever the fucking name is. Welcome. Unfortunately, I couldn't wait for you guys any longer, and I had to leave. But hey, feel yourself at home here. Just please be a darling and put up a good show, will you? Maybe my patrons expert blood and carnage, and I don't want to disappoint them, do we? You're becoming a star, sugar. Oh yeah. Also to let you know, my friend brought me here, Officer Murphy from the hospital. I want to take care of him personally as a token of gratitude of what he did. Ah, yeah, and your friend Blaze and my little cousin Sammy are now dead. Tragic, I know. But hey, you will join them soon. Put up a good show before you die, please. Goodbye. What the? Jabba! Man, we got company. You see the camera overlay? This is the mansion, people. Castlevania Splatterhouse references galore. And this is rough. This is gonna be a very rough one. Because they want Carnage. The people who are watching this, well, there's no stream in that time, but yeah, it's gonna be recorded. What is gonna be recorded? Well, maybe just broadcast it live. Oh fuck! Unfortunately, this stage is unfinished. But hey, I just wanted to look at the camera. Damn you, Jabba! How could you? Relax, Adam. Something tells me she's just bluffing. She seems to enjoy being in your head. Keep you cool. Let's survive along. Let's try to contact them afterwards. Fuck! Forgot this one. I want to make it as creepy as possible. But I mean, I want to keep it creepy, but with classy at the same time. I don't know if it makes sense. You know, I almost wanted to put more Castlevania reference, but I also wanted to add a little bit of a Splatterhouse without going too gory. By the way, that's not about your regular goals yet. Ah, fuck me! Yep, there were some stages made for Hunter too. But at the moment, please enjoy this beautiful mansion. And the music, man, I I couldn't leave Castlevania out. Of course, it has to be a. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to do exactly that. You know how the clowns appeared. I want to give that ghostly vibe. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be killed on my first continuous. Shit me. Ah! Will I survive? Ah. No! This is the gallery. This is the gallery. So this is also another beautiful place. Look at the clocks. Then you will see the paintings. Fuck me. Sorry guys. Was my first continue, which means I have to do little small adjustments. Or either I suck, but I think I am. I mean, what can I say? Maybe I just need to add more extra hit and extra lives. But it just because I think food is good, the balance is good. And I had to use a beautiful remix of Pillar Corridor for Super Castlevania 4. By the way, this one, the gallery, is my latest stage. I just finished that one. This is the one that I just... this is the late one I fully completed. So yeah, I've been busy. Look at this beauty. Look at this. Look at this. It's pretty cool, no? The paintings. Please pay attention to the beautiful paintings. A place that is as dirty and as beautiful at the same time. Ah! Ah! So maybe we can use this one again. And actually, you know what? If you want to keep some... Oh, fuck you guys. If you want to use something more chill for the water park, I have a couple of ideas I can send you later on. Enjoy the gallery, people. Look at this. The paintings. Look, some rip-off paintings as well. And I like the ghostly clowns. Which, of course, they're still alive, but they just went, you know, probably for the show, you know, for all this creepy, you know, deathmatch show. They put on makeup to look there's some even more dready. Because, I mean, of course, Java has this little business. So this is like, I don't know if you guys ever, have you ever seen the video game called Manhunt? It was also made by the guys who made GTA. Look at the beautiful paintings. So yeah, so it was Mrs. Splatterhouse with a little bit of Manhunt, Castlevania. So this is basically some of the business of hers, which is like 6 shows, you know, like survival shows with killers who send people to survive, of course. As I was mentioning, we no longer have police support. Look at the paintings. And I wanted to backtrack so we can, you know, take a good look at it and appreciate the place. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck off. Look at this beauty. And then shoot down. Look at these beautiful. Then the ghosts appear. Really, if one of those technical limitation things that really worked wonder was that thing. Make them, it looks so good for this ghostly concept. You like knives? I have a knife. And then comes the soup bath. I love this. Of course, and that's me. Of course, that's me. And by the way, he looks so awesome with with a black suit. Ah, because I was watching the TV, forgot to save roll. I need to do a couple of things. Some character modding. If Vansa can help me out to that, I would really appreciate. I just hope he's not also, I know he's also very good friends with Natty, but I don't know if he wants to stop talking with me. But that would be great if he could help me out. Because we have a extra character, by the way. I am not a boss. I'm in a rare dimension. And this is all, friends. This is all, folks. This is all. Now, what we have until now for the next area is the upper part, the library. And then we have a very good design in the overall concepts for this. By the way, for the ones who didn't saw, I was making this porn theater, porn studio. The adult place for that. So this is gonna be one of the rackets of Java. So yeah, this is gonna be in hunting Java. The guys are going to dismantle her operation. So I guess also gonna be showing you a little bit more of more extra stuff for this one. The hospital, for instance. No, this is that. There you go. So let's go and backtrack a little bit of what happens if you take the hospital. There's not much advance on this one because I'm trying to go in order, but hey, yeah, I hope you like this. Let me just. With the Wilhelm scream. Okay, so let's go and take. Also, just for credit, here also improved this place. This is super fun. You know what? Ah! But of course, I had to do the kind of jump that saves you because that would be super frustrating. That whoever throws you out, like these guys, the signals who are specialists and throw you out, will be taking away this entire lives, right? So yeah, just put the one that when they throw you out, you use the Streets of Rage 3 style. You just go back and recover. Mature and Vice, of course. Ah, I died. And this is Vice. Goodbye, Vice. Bye bye. Yeah, we need to make a new selector using the news because we're still using the old stages. Well, look at the cars, people. We have a lot of custom cars, as you can see. And now the tunnels. This is super cool. Look at that. Look at the background. And I love the music. This is Angel's music from King of Fighters 2002 UN. Looks so cool. So this is the ambulance, and this is the new area. This area is fully new, and of course it's constructed. Yeah, I wanted to put a jet fly in there, like intercepting. We have arrived. That guy with the jetpack is coming. We're going nowhere. A new face. End of the line for all of you. Bring it out, cue ball. Oh yeah, that has a new face, a new icon. There you go. By the way, check out this little detail, Herbs. We get a reflection on this part. I don't know if it's intentional, but I guess it would be a better idea to make the area fully closed. Because yeah, the reflection looks kind of weird. You know what? There's a thing I am not advancing. If you go straight, the battle is gonna be a lot harder. A lot harder. Let me just try to... Okay, I will show you guys. Because I want you to see the entrance of the hospital. And this is what happens. If you go straight, you will get a lot of... So this is the hospital. Also has new cutscene. We have secured the hospital. Anyone come here, please? We got him, man. We take him to intensive care. Officer Baxter here, Miss Fielding. Thank you for bringing Officer Muffins. It's heard the riot as well as assaulting the ambulance on your way here. That's right, that wasn't some random violence. They were clearly targeting him, like preventing us from reaching the hospital. I see. Well, don't worry. We're securing the hospital now. I think you need to treat your own injuries and take a rest. We're fine, officer. We can must take 5 here before we continue the investigation. Yeah, I'm big now. Could you use a small break? I could use a small break. Understood. Please wait on the lobby. We'll take it from here. Sammy, let's have a rest while we can. Sure, hope the boys are doing okay. We'll just lose a bit. A few hours later. Huh? Sammy, wake up. Huh? Blaze without. Wait, where's everybody? How long did we sleep? This place is way too silent. I agree. I don't like this. Let's go and see Murphy. The hospital people. Too quiet here. There's some guards ahead. And of course, this track will always be one of the best tracks. I mean, now this is finally for a hospital. The track is named Hospital. It's from Hitman, the first Hitman. So now we're finally using this track for a hospital. I love this stage. Orderly Bob. I love this track. So this is the reception, and I love the city in the background. What the fuck? They're that good without seeing anything. Those are the regular world orderlies. Those are assassins. Marvin is in danger. Let's go to him. Ah, safe sex. That was super cute. I love that one. Safe sex. And there's a hand and the two heads showing. And the other one that said, "Trust me, I am a doctor." And then the little nurse in there. I got to put all those details. Fuck off. Yeah, what? Okay, good to see you, Rainy. Thank you for coming in. I hope you had a great night. And this is Nurse N. That's the ER area. Good to see you. It was pretty rare that Cyber didn't come tonight, though. I was expecting him to come. Probably he's busy right now. So this is the second part of the hospital. This still needs to be fully populated. They have a hungover. Probably he's partying. I hope he does. Sometimes, I know he doesn't go out so often. But it would be good if he's going out to party and having some fun. But yeah, this is the hospital. You know, the typical emergency bed. And then some little wards. This is need to be fully populated, still needs some work, but in general the design is finished, and that's it. So this is what we have for the hospital. Then you're gonna love what I'm going to do for the hospital area as well. Okay, let me show a little bit more. I don't know if I want to show you more about this game, but yeah, I guess we're doing we're doing good some work. So trying to remake to work on Steam Deck. Do you think it might work? Glad to see that it's trying to put some effort in that. So well, this is the Castlevania one. I think it looks cool. I hope you like the little mansion. And then this is the old part, the trial, the trail. So this is the mansion, as you can see. This is the trail. Yeah. Also, Herbs is gonna send me a updated version of this with dirt, with proper dirt in this. And then yeah, well, this is the mansion. This is like the boss fight, where it's near the rest. Supposedly this should be supposedly my person. I like the sound. Like, look at this. It's already in the evening. But yeah, in the end, just to give you a little more heads up of what's coming up, it's gonna be fun. I just can tell you. This is a fully area, 100% designed by Herbs here. This is Wacky Wally's Weed World. This is one of Java's assets. And I don't want to spoil it because it's freaking amazing. It's fantastic. It's perhaps one of the coolest stages I ever seen. It's fucking a. Of course, this is a weed factory, but this weed is kind of strange. So the guys are first they're looking for a way. I mean, because there's an airfield in this area. This all this the farm has a film area. They're gonna be into Punta Palmera, which is the new city, which is basically the area of where Java is her headquarters. But yeah, as you can see, all this, the preservation, all the greenhouses here. This stage is fucking awesome. This much I can tell you. And then here is when things start to get a little bit too interesting. And that's the airstrip. But the airstrip. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this stage is gonna be awesome. Then, so this is Punta Palmera, and here's where this is a new city. This area is a tropical paradise, basing one of those cities. And imagine something in Florida, something kind of like between Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or Tampa. All this super, you know, like very touristic palm trees, the Keys, all this kind of feel, but also with a little bit of Mexican in there. So this is where uh, Java has her place of operation up, and supposedly this area is just divided for by the mountain range from Wood Oak City. But yeah, let me show you how does this place look like as well. So this is paradise. Fully animated, beautiful city. Kalua. Beard plains. Of course, the people that's enjoying the fights there. And there's a path for the beach. Shall we go to the beach? Perhaps not. Of course, what could be a place for tattoos? Ah, fuck, you can't see it. Ah, yeah. I'm a moron. Sorry. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Now you can. Sorry about that. Well, okay, look at this. Beautiful. Ice cream. And the cars, of course, going slow because there's no rush. This is the beach area with tourists and people are having fun. Paradise City. Look at that. The lights are passing out. All the cars with the lights. Tourists coming up here. The taxis. I like this. I like the ambience of this. And of course, I choose a more festive music for this. So it looks like one of those vacation places. And of course, the tattoo. I didn't put a reflection because otherwise it's gonna mess up with the beach in the background. Then the souvenirs, hats, glasses. I think so too. I love this one. More signs. No, I wanna keep the beach for the to reach the area for poolside. So this, of course, you go to the beach, you're gonna get the money exchange, right? So look, they have Mexican pesos, Canadian dollars, Hong Kong dollars, Chinese yen, and European euros. And of course, more bars, more people watching us kick the asses, giant beer balls, surfboards. Look at this beauty. It's gonna be a fantastic stage this one. Are you covered? You know where is this from, right? More palm trees. It looks like a fun place. Silverstone, of course, this is a parody of Copperstone. Asses, asses, and more asses. Look at this beauty. The tanning lotion. I guess many of you guys know what Copperstone is, right? So we'll just make a new brand based on this because they're the Silverstone. And see the map? The beach? I made a map, of course, exclusively reflecting the place. And then this, look, this is a pirate ship. This is the pirate ship bar. This is super cool. There's a bar like this in Acapulco. So it looks like a bar, like a ship, like the hull of the ship. But it's an open bar. And the name is called Captain Kidd. So here, this is gonna get going again to another alternate route that it will take us either to the casino area. I mean the casino area, or the fancy shops area, which there you're gonna be going to the porn studio. Basically, as I was mentioning, the idea for for them is to destroy Java's empire before facing her. They want to make her weak. And another stage that is worth watching because this is one of the ones I made recently. I know many of you guys already played Tekken 5, right? Of course you did. Welcome to Tekken, to Poolside into the. This is also before the Castlevania. This was one of the latest as well. Party. I guess also I am super proud. I've been wishing for so long to make this place. You have no idea how long I've been wanting to make Poolside. No, wait, man. The place is a recreation of the 3D stage from Tekken. The pillars are just like in the area of the of the game. Even the flooring, the design of the flooring is based on that. The sound glare was something I was so invested in doing. You know what? I am paying more attention to the background than to the fight, so this is why they're kicking my ass. Look, even the fruit bowl, that fruit bowl is custom made, by the way. Yeah, I love the sound player. Look at the effect. Looks so beautiful. Also, this one's custom made. I was so inspired to make this one. By the way, thank you. Thank you, Natty, for those beautiful separations. Now we can have these guys with proper colors. And then it comes Java waiting for you. Look at that. With drinks. and the villa. Here's supposed to be Licha Lan right in the original game, but this is Java's mansion, so she's gonna be just there looking at you. Right. So this is full site. Choba. But yeah, okay, so this is also one of the things we've been working on, I guess. That's pretty cool. I hope you guys like it. So yeah, hunting Java is still real. We're still working out. We're still working. Herbs is putting a lot of work in the team. It's just fantastic. I'm really happy that we're coming up with a lot of good ideas, putting a lot of stuff together, and also we want to use a lot of the stuff we had, preparing because yeah, you're gonna see a fantastic casino. You're gonna see a water park. You're gonna see the Oh, I don't know. You guys remembered also my fancy one of the fancy streets that I made for also for just for the laws is gonna be for this new city. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. So stay tuned. So I guess we call it a night for tonight. We already been for damn 2 hours already. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it coming out. First, then I know of course. Well, and Rainy just left for. But anyway, also Cujo who was here. Thank you for coming on. You guys want to drop by, and also next time, yeah, we will keep working and we'll put more things, more things set it up together. It's gonna be fun. Thank you all for coming in, and I'll see you in the next stream. In the meanwhile, take care. Have a good night. See you around. Bye bye.